Hello, Michael here. Today's another beautiful day here in Cuenca, Ecuador. Yeah, it is a bit hazy as you can see because of a volcano going off about 70 miles away to the northeast. And because of the quarantine, I'm here on my upstairs patio enjoying the sun. And it's quieter here than usual. A lot less loud music and traffic. Well, we'll probably hear some for sure, motorcycles and dogs. Today, I invite you to endeavor to control your thinking. People ask me, well, what does that mean? I know what I'm thinking. Do you mean I should think certain things? Thoughts flow through our minds all the time, right? But how often do we intentionally think about something? Of course we do, but how often really? In general, how often do our thoughts control us? How often do we find ourselves feeling intensely about something or someone, mentally living out an imagined reality based on a line of thought or a memory? We do create our realities, don't we? But at least some of these imaginations are positive, right? Well, positive and negative thinking is a related but different topic, so I'll have to bring that up at another time. There is a growing number, at least, of people who practice paying attention to their thoughts, especially during meditation. The simple practice of just paying attention to their thoughts, then letting them go, is a worthwhile practice. As is discerning the not this, not that, of which thoughts are pertinent to one's meditation. These are both ancient practices, and these are focused on the naturalness of thinking and on keeping focused, on keeping the mind empty of thought, or focusing on a particular spiritual thought or mantra. In these older traditions, the intrinsic spiritual value of thinking itself is not the focus, if it's recognized at all. Anyway, I want to point out that thinking is basically the same as the I, our individuality, the core being of self. The I is found through its activity, which is thinking. You may say, that is a paradox. If thinking is the activity of the I, why would I need to control it? If it's spiritual activity, then it's spiritual. Shouldn't I just leave it all be as it is? Isn't this what can be considered a natural spirituality? We are at a point in our evolution in which it is necessary to exercise, if you will, our ability to take hold of our thinking in such a way as to strengthen our I. What could this mean? Well, for me, the answer is in the practice itself and the subtle results that grow from such practice. I'll add, to the degree that thoughts are running willy-nilly through our minds, as they usually are, right? This is the degree that we have a lack of self-confidence, however subtle. My invitation to you is to set a time to take a simple object, a paperclip, for example, and think everything you can about it. Everything about the paperclip is in your mind, what it's made of, its shape, what it is used for, how you use it, etc. Always keeping your thoughts focused upon the paperclip. At another time, another separate time, you can research what it's made of, how it's made, its history of use. You can then bring some of these thoughts into your self-prescribed time to think about the paperclip. You only need to take a few minutes to give your concentrated efforts to this exercise of thinking. And if you do this daily, especially at a self-determined time, after a while you will notice that your ability to concentrate is stronger and that you trust in your thinking more than you previously had. This does take time, though. Time, perseverance, and patience, but especially perseverance. Keep at it. This exercise goes hand in hand with other exercises that harmonize each other. All of these exercises are gone into more deeply and are part of the From Karma to Self-Mastery retreat next November. I honor all of you who are interested in and working on yourselves. Not only must we do this for ourselves, but more and more, all beings in the world need us to lead deliberate, purposeful lives. So love to you all. If you have questions, you may email me at thestarpainter@gmail.com. I hope that your time during this quarantine and time of social distancing, I hope it is going smoothly for you all. So love to all.